And good morning, El Paso. You may see more guns out in the open soon if Texas lawmakers pass two controversial bills heading to the state Senate, the latest on the open carry debate. A woman is found dead in East El Paso. Police say it is not natural causes, the latest on the investigation. Also,
and I'm looking at the silver or the positive side at it, that I'm living in a time that I'm seeing a weather event that's probably not going to happen for another 50 years.
When will it end? Once again, the Northeast is getting hit by a nasty winter storm. Some places already seeing 8 feet of snow.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
A very good morning to El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez, and happy President's Day. I'm Stephanie Valle. Hillary Florin has the day off. It is Monday. It is 6:01, and it was a beautiful weekend, but could be in store for some rain today. Crystal is standing by with a look at our forecast. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, and good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. If you have the day off, maybe you're enjoying the forecast from bed, or maybe you're getting ready for work right now. Either way, good news is that while we have rain around our area, it's not going to be bothering you if you head to work outside this morning because it's all to our south. On your radar there you see the spots of green, all of it in northern Mexico, and then also scattered very lightly in the southern parts of Hudspeth-Culberson County, tracking off towards the more central parts of Texas. That rain will leave us with a slight chance throughout today and this evening, but otherwise the bigger focus, a cold front passing, which will bring us windy conditions. Starting off this morning, we're already breezy outside. Here is a look. Winds are checking in at 6 miles per hour officially in El Paso, but some of us are seeing higher values into the teens, close to the 20s this morning. 56 is our temperature outside. In Las Cruces, we're at 46. It does feel like 42 though. Winds are at 7 miles per hour, and again, some windiness expected throughout the later part of your day, especially with that cold front moving through. And with the cold front, we usually are talking cooler temperatures, right? So how will we see those temperatures drop today or maybe tomorrow? We're going to look at that also coming up in just minutes.
Okay, Crystal, thank you. And like we said, today is President's Day, and some school districts are giving kids and students, or teachers rather, the day off. That includes Las Cruces, Gadsden, El Paso, Canutillo, and Clint. Now, if you don't attend class in one of those districts or have a student who it does, that means you do have to go to school today, including all area college students. And to our headlines now, the suspects accused of a deadly shooting Valentine's Day in Las Cruces are now in custody. 19-year-old Joshua Jones and 20-year-old Christopher Silva have been arrested and charged with 1 count of first-degree murder. The shooting happened Saturday on the 2600 block of Claude Dove Drive. LCPD said that Jones and Silva tried to break into a home in that neighborhood to steal a large amount of marijuana. That's when their neighbors, 36-year-old Fernando Molina and his brother, 37-year-old Antonio Molina Jr., confronted Jones. Police say Jones then shot his gun, shooting both Molina brothers in the torso. Fernando is in critical condition, but Antonio died from his injuries. Jones and Silva are each being held on a $1 million bond. And police are still investigating what they're calling a suspicious death this morning. They were called out yesterday at around noon to the Selena apartment complex on the 8500 block of Viscount. Police say that's where they found a dead woman. They're not saying much, but they did say Crimes Against Persons was called in to help with the investigation. We'll continue to follow the story and update you once we get new information. The debate about whether to make open carry Texas law continues to heat up. Supporters of open carry marched along the streets in West El Paso yesterday. Those involved plan to hold one march in a different part of town every month until state laws are changed. These walks are happening the same time as gun laws are moving through the Texas Senate. SB 17 would allow carrying a handgun in full view in public places that don't prohibit them. SB 11, which is being referred to as campus carry, would allow concealed handguns on college campuses. James Pinado grew up in a home without guns, but is a strong supporter now.
You know, we want unlicensed open carry of modern pistols. And I understand that I've heard, many people in El Paso find this controversial. People in Texas find this controversial. But Texas is surrounded by U.S. states which already have open carry.
State Senator Jose Rodriguez says he is trying to reduce gun violence by not supporting the bills. He believes they will make the Senate floor in about a month and that they will pass. The two bills would then move to the State House of Representatives. And the right to carry handguns on college campuses could become a reality here in Texas, and that has a lot of people talking. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas joins us to continue our coverage. Denise.
Good morning, Stephanie. And ABC7 took that topic of conversation into our studio last night during ABC7 Extra. The campus carry bill, as you just heard, would allow students and staff to carry guns or anyone on college campuses, and that could be headed to the state Senate in about a month. As we've seen, school shootings are happening all too often, and the vice president for student affairs at UTEP says allowing guns on campus could create more dangerous situations. After all, he says students are faced with stress and pressure every day. But a member of the local chapter of Open Carry Texas says those who are licensed to carry guns are some of the safest residents.
The concealed carry population of the United States or of Texas is, statistics, it's very broadly agreed upon that that demographic of society are among the most lawful, law-abiding citizens of our nation.
The faculty and staff are having, conversations with students constantly, sometimes heated conversations, because that's part of the learning process. You're debating constantly different viewpoints, you're learning from different folks. And so, what we want to do is provide an environment where that's free and open.
And Dr. Eden says that many people that he spoke with on campus, including staff, campus police, and students, say that allowing people to carry guns on campus would make them feel unsafe and uncomfortable. Stephanie, back to you.
Okay. All right, Denise, thank you. If you did not enroll for 2015 coverage under the Affordable Care Act by last night, you're too late. But some congressional Democrats are saying that the millions who didn't sign up deserve a second chance. Michigan's Sandra Levin, Washington's Jim McDermott, and Texas's Lloyd Doggett say they plan to urge the administration to grant a special sign-up opportunity for uninsured taxpayers. They say they're concerned people will find out about the penalties after it's already too late. Now, if you did not sign up by last night, the fine is about $95 per person or 1% of your salary, whichever is greater. Some good news for downtown drivers. After weeks of being closed, the Santa Fe Street Bridge is reopening today, earlier than expected. That means morning drivers can travel between Franklin and Main Streets in downtown El Paso. Construction crews worked through the weekend to complete the reconstruction of the bridge. A reminder, though, Kansas Street between Franklin and Main is still closed, and it will be closed for the next 3 months. And speaking of traffic, at 6:08, let's take a look at our traffic. Looking over at I-10 and Lee Trevino, you can see traffic pretty light at this time. No problems to report. Of course, a lot of people have the day off from work or school this morning, but still be careful if you do have to get on the roads. Well, do you own a drone? Well, the feds want to regulate drone use by proposing some new rules. We'll tell you what some of those rules are. Also, what had all these people coming together for a pillow fight? Plus, how much will it cost to clean up that mess left behind? We'll tell you. But first, could the borderland see some rain? Crystal Cly is tracking those chances.
We are tracking those rain chances as we look at a cold front and a storm system moving through our area. We'll talk about the effects of both after your break.
All right, thank you, Crystal. And this is ABC 7, where news comes first.